back to it. So much happens, and like a lot of wild shit happens that like trying to be like, hey, if you missed last stream, here's a quick summary. Everyone's a fucking robot, maybe. And also not, maybe. That's essentially what's happening. We did get Goto's prologue, though, so that is where we're starting. Can't do it. Impossible. Unrecapable. Honestly, yeah. Who is real? When? Yeah. When is real is very important. Why is everyone both a robot and not a robot? Who is good, bad? Who is bad, bad? Yeah. But we finally have Goto. So let's get his prologue started. $1985. Okay.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
So why is there a gate in the science room to begin with? Like, the shrine? I haven't really questioned why it's there, but, like, it's a shrine, so, like, visually, I guess it kind of makes sense.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku. And the truth behind the Hanoji incident. How Oda Nobunaga really died.
We talk about Nobunaga in this game now? I just finished Conquest. And now we're here. What?
Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least.
Is this the ancient civilization? Is fucking warlord Nobunaga an alien? He's got like 500 IQ making time machines? In feudal Japan? I don't... Where is this going?
A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
Are you all right? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
Having not seen anything about this game, I feel I'm at a better stance to understand what's going on than those who've seen previous parts. Maybe. Maybe.
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
What? Okay, we're in 2104. Okino's here.
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
It says shortly after meeting. Meeting as in, like, what we just were at? Can I... I don't know if we'll be able to see until after we finish the prologue. Okay, so... Automated factories are running at full capacity. They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries, too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories, all fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass-produce anything, on a global scale.
Goto-kun, are you holding up?
These grand revelations don't really faze me anymore.
I feel that.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is the year 2064.
Alright. Yeah, 1.2 billion.
You're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True. Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe.
I think it was the first confirmed I'm from this time we've had.
It's an archived news report.
Confirmed.
Concerning a certain scandal.
I don't believe anyone
More
anymore.
important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
Future? Wait. Okay. $21.88, is that before or after? After. A year after.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation, and we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
How many people got, so like, fucking everyone got nanomachines in their brain in the future?
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
We talked about that pacemaker thing last stream. Yup.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Oh, okay.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. With the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business, we look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves.
That's the furthest. Wonder why.
I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gotokun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other 2 compatibles.
Goto-kun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure. My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
Okay, so we're gonna learn about... So this is also Chihiro. We've had her speak in a battle. She absolutely does not seem like your standard fucking 4-year-old.
I have to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
Let's say, so it's Chihiro, like Morimura's mind, in like one of the future minds, probably like catsuit mind in this body.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
Okay.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories. I guess the log from that experiment got preserved.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
We were talking about the UFO? I thought we were talking about Sentinels.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel Project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works. Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Morimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. Found it. about the log she left behind?
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. I've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines.
This might be the most confused I've ever been in this game. Okay.
There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO. She speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he? Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Renya Goto speaking. Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project.
I thought his voice sounded kind of familiar when he was talking, but I couldn't pinpoint it. Okay.
That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we've worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura. Which I seem to have called in.
Well, that was a hell of a prologue. What the fuck? Renyagoto comes from the future, the destroyed world of 2065. With calm and patience, he brings the Sentinel pilots together, always keeping an eye on their ultimate goal. He acts as a leader to the other students. Renyagoto of 2188, CEO of the large conglomerate Shikishima. Chihiro. Chihiro is Keitaro Miura's little sister. She loves Miura and calls him Big Brother. She's under Tamao Karabe's care in 1945. She's Chihiro Morimura's clone, created from the compatibility experiment. Upon birth, her original memories were sealed by Morimura, and she lived a normal life as Miura's little sister. However, once Renyagoto saw Morimura's experiment log from March 2nd, 2100, he abducted her from the Miura house and awakened Morimura's sealed memories. Goto is also the one who prepared her kindergartner outfit. Okay. The Aegis system, a terminal self-defense system. When the Aegis system is activated, the kaiju won't be able to invade a specific range around it. It takes 2 minutes for the system to activate. We stole her from the 40s. Yes. The compatible. Those with the capacity to control the gates, sentinels, and the main brain. In an experiment to see if she could transfer her compatibility onto her clone, Morimura used her data, which she had saved in Sector 0, which has been mentioned a decent amount of times. I don't know what that means, or what Sector 0 is, but whatever. To create her clone. However, this experiment failed to establish compatibility. Something updated with the Sentinels. The Sentinels were ready for use after the 2104 Kaiju invasion. The first time they were actually used in battle was 2064. Yeah, they've mentioned like other sectors dying and whatnot. I don't think we have lore, even ones that are unlockable for the sectors. I've gathered at the very least that the sectors are referring to time periods. Yeah, we can't get to 2188. But that's not happily we're also there, yeah. So real quick. Philosopher, that's the 24th event. Okay. Protagonist with story progress at 80. You need all 12 to get 80%. And then you can continue here. Huh. Gojo has a real shit. Yeah, apparently. Well, goddamn. And we need 2 more people at over 30% to return to Juro. You know, I kind of want to go back to Miura, especially with Tiny Chihiro coming into play. Oh man. Okay. Monitoring the Sentinel from Kada River.
No matter where I am, at least the sunset is always the same. I don't care that we lost. I'm proud my country could rebuild after what happened. But I won't accept this future. Now that I know we lose the war, that's all the more reason to go back. I'll bring the Sentinel with me, and I'll change history. It's my duty to fight and protect the people. I have to save as many of them as I can. But what if it's impossible for me to go back? What if I'm trapped here? Chihiro. All right, that's enough. Get it together. Don't get discouraged. You will make it back. No matter what it takes. I wonder, what if I never actually traveled through time? It's possible that space-time here is warped somehow. But it could just be a local effect. I should try heading toward the school. Maybe time is flowing normally over there.
What?
Why were just the Sentinels?
So yeah, how was he thinking like
That
this?
thing is beyond me. I'm no expert. But I know it's capable of some extraordinary feats. Time travel, though. Could the Sentinel possess an ability like that? Our mother's terrible at sewing, but she made this for Chihiro. I'd never seen her struggle with anything so hard, but she did it. It's pieced together with scraps of cloth. Not the best quality. Even still, Chihiro took it with her wherever she went. I checked the library for any records of such a weapon. But in all of history, nothing like it has ever existed. Not in the US, not anywhere. What was that thing? Before the war, my uncle gave me a sci-fi novel. A story about traveling through time to the future. It only ever felt like a far-off fantasy. To think it ever become a reality. It's...
Okay.
Despite a catastrophic loss, Japan recovered quite well. It seems to have entered a prosperous new era. Almost too prosperous.
Hurry up, Miwa-chan! Slow down, Iori-chan.
Female students. Looks like the school's still here.
Okay, weirdo. Ah, yes. Female.
Isn't that... Hey, hold on!
Miura-kun? Thank goodness.
You're Natsuno Minami, right? The one I met at the shrine. What are you doing here?
I've gotta say, you had me pretty worried. I had no idea where you went.
I can't believe you're here too.
I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you got snatched up and hauled off to Area 51. But anyway, what have you been up to?
Wait, first...
Where have you been?
A kind student's been letting me stay at his place. Aside from that, I've been sleeping outdoors.
Outdoors?
Okay.
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes. I admit, she's bright, cheerful, attractive. But right now, I have more urgent matters to tend to.
Hang on. This is my mess, so I have to figure out how to clean it up. But then again... I can't really bring a boy into the house. Oh yeah! Granny Tamao went on a trip. So Jiro-kun should be the only one home. That house does have a lot of rooms.
Granny Tamao?
Sorry. Let me go grab my stuff really quick. I'll be right back, so just wait here. Then we'll head over to the Karabe's house.
Karabe?
Just thrusting it. Yeah. Yeah, that's where this is meeting up.
Managed to leave quite the dent.
Did you run into it with your face?
Chihiro? You don't have to cry. It's not like you did this on purpose. I'm sure Uncle isn't mad about it anymore.
What about you? Are you mad?
Of course not. I'm your big brother. I'll always be on your side, Chihiro. Now, come on out. So, how'd you hit the pillar with the laundry bucket? You must have been playing pretty rough.
The bunny was fighting, and it beat up giant ghosts. 'Cause the ghosts smash all the houses, and more of them keep coming.
Such strange ghosts. Did you come up with them yourself?
No, Tamao told me about them.
I'm sorry, Chihiro-chan. My father has quite a short temper. I'm sorry. This was all my fault.
Tamao-san.
It only happened because I told Chihiro-chan about my dreams.
What happened in your dreams? Giant ghosts?
Is it okay for you to be awake right now?
I've been feeling much better lately. And I have Goto-san from Tokyo to thank for that. He's been sharing some foreign medicine with me. It's just that, ever since I started taking it, I keep having strange dreams. But they feel like more than just dreams. They're like memories that I just suddenly remember.
The sirens.
This is bad. Turn on the radio.
This military broadcast. Air raid alarms have been sounded. Enemy is flying at low altitude. More air units to be expected. To prepare against the coming invasion, we ask all citizens to unite as we fortify our air defenses.
It's a massive enemy raid.
We have to hurry to a bomb-proof shelter. Come on, Chihiro-chan. We have to go.
Jiro-kun, are you home?
Okay.
Minami-san. Couldn't you have knocked first?
Come on, your Granny Tamao and I are best buds. We're neighbors. Think I don't know my way around the place? Anyway, I've got a favor to ask.
Minami-san. I didn't know you lived so close.
Did you really need to come out?
You're Yakushiji-san, our classmate? Wait, no way. Are you two?
Do you need something from him?
It's not what it looks like. This is just... you know...
Natsuno-san?
Oh, come on in.
Pardon my interruption. So this house is still standing.
Who are you?
My name is Keitaro Miura.
So, it's kinda complicated, but yeah. I need you to let him stay over for a few days.
What? How do you know Minami-san?
Come on, I know you have a spare room. Just let him stay until your granny's back. In exchange, I won't tell anyone you're living with a girl.
That's not...
The details don't matter. Just let him stay, alright? Thanks, see ya!
Natsuno-san, is this...
It's fine, it's fine. I live super close by. So if you need anything, just let me know.
There she goes. Well, this is awkward. Pardon me. I know Natsuno-san's intentions are good, but I really don't want to be an inconvenience.
Are you hungry? Why don't you join us for dinner?
No, I shouldn't.
Your stomach thinks you should.
No, that was,
I'll go fix you a plate.
So, Tamao-san is your grandmother? Is she in good health?
Grandma? She's fit as a fiddle. She's visiting relatives back in Shimane. That's why she isn't here.
Shimane. She must be with her mother's side of the family in Iwami.
Do you know my grandma?
Yes.
You do, huh? So then? How long do you need a place to stay?
Not long. Just until I can make my way back home.
Well, alright. If that's the case, it shouldn't be a problem. Just try not to cause any trouble. Feel free to use the guest room on the first floor.
Thank you.
Alright.
There's a projection device where the radio used to be. It's been lightly remodeled, but it's the same house. I could have sworn it burned to the ground.
The food does look great, yeah. Oh yeah, the dent is gone. I noticed that.
The damage on this pillar is missing. And it wasn't changed when they remodeled. If this really is the Kurabe's house, then it should be right here. Chihiro left a dent in this pillar.
Back on my parents' property, there was a wooden single-story house. It was built in the middle of the 20th century.
I was like, this is Mao's grandma? Yes.
That humble little place stood for about 100 years. My grandfather often told me stories about it. Some of his fondest childhood memories are at that house.
That sounds lovely. I'll have it produced for you.
You will? But all I have left are old photographs.
That's fine. I can restore them for you.
Thank you, looking forward to it. Oh. Were you just on a call with someone else?
With Professor Karabe, yes. We were discussing the layout of the
Professor.
residential zone.
Oh, that's right. Professor Karabe was born in the 21st century. She's 120 years old, right?
God damn.
I know that she's receiving nanomachine treatment, but she still looks so young.
She's Professor Morimura's mentor, I hear. Quite an intelligent individual.
Well, yeah. She is the foremost expert on AI, after all.
Right. Anyway, is something wrong?
Why does something have to be wrong for me to call? Well, I just so happen to have a really urgent problem. I need emotional support stat, and I need it from you.
Oh, that does sound urgent. Then I'll be waiting.
All right. Or not to know, yes. Which we've seen in the, I forget where, but we've seen it before. Space Ark booty call, man. Times... Times may change, but some things never do. Okay, anything that was updated, we don't have unlocked. Well, let me see here. So the very first thing in the timeline is Miura and Minami talking. And this is right after. A year later. That's the next one in the timeline. Destruction first area, Ashba City Wave 5 cleared. Currently cleared up to Ashba City Wave 10. Okay, see, we're plenty past that.
Yes.
Sure.
No matter where I am.
So, okay. Let's look at the timeline. So, we went through one. 1945, we don't have a thought for 1945. We have one for Natsuno. We need one for Goto and Natsuno and Chihiro for that one. We don't know about that one. So we're going this way, it seems. Tamao for 45, Granny Town 85, AI Tamao in 65, AI Tamao and Tamao Body that got snatched back in 85. With a great Granny Tamao in 2185. Exactly, yeah. Tao's just everywhere.
I met Natsuno-san over at the shrine. She ended up dodging my question. What was she doing there? She attends the same school as Jiro-kun. At least that's what he told me. Before... I... Just... Nothing's changed today either. I need to figure out how to take back the Sentinel. Then I can find a way to return to 1945. Though I can't seem to reactivate.
Okay, 1945 was added to the timeline.
Countless times too. I hope I didn't break it.
Or rather,
If there's a
unlocked
mechanical
for
issue, I'd love to take a look at it.
these branching
Security
paths.
around the building's been tight lately. Now I can't get too close.
I'm so tired today. God damn.
I can't just sit here. Actually, that factory at the mountain pass may have survived the air raid. It might still be standing in this era.
Okay. So what they got you about Tamao is how they said she was 120 in 2188. He was born in the 21st century. So what and who is back in 45 and 85? Good question.
I saw when the war supposedly ends in that history book. August of 1945. If that's true, then Japan loses the war in just 3 months. Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She certainly is quite... Yes.
I like that. She certainly is quite...
I admit, she's bright,
yes.
cheerful.
Oh.
Ayame Park. This is where the factory used to be.
Oh boy. We're in 85.
Chihiro? Is it really you?
What business do you have with my little sister?
Oh no.
I'm that child's older brother. Is there something you need from her?
No. She just looks like a relative of mine.
Let's get going.
Chihiro. If she's still alive, she'd be over 40 by now. If she's... We don't have a family burial plot where I'd find her. I have no idea what's happened to her. She's either alive somewhere in this world, or... Chihiro, I'm going to find my way back to you. In any case, I should go talk to Natsuno-san. She must know something.
Okay.
In any case... Sakura High School. It looks nothing like the school I attended.
Ah.
If she's... We don't have a family... It's still here. It's been renovated. But I do recognize this building.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, we know Goto snapped out from 45. I was like, her memories have been unsealed. But, yeah, I don't know if she remembers her time as Chihiro, like, little kid Chihiro.
If this is the school building, then over there's where the potato field used to be. Looks like that plot of land got bigger. I wonder if there's a way in.
What, the door?
There's no one here. Do they not use this building? This This building was brand new. Now the floorboards creak. The pillars are all scratched up. It really has been 40 years. This is where I waited for Takatoshi-san. And where Tamao-san came to see me off. How strange. It almost feels like it was all just a distant dream. Alright, enough. This isn't the time to be getting sentimental.
Oh, I forgot about the, like, potential love interest Tamao from 45. Oh, that's... The more I think about that, that's weird. Cause isn't... Hold on. Where's the Natsuno? Okay, just neighbors. Never mind. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Granny is not her grandmother. Okay. Still kind of weird, but...
Oh, Miura-kun.
Megumi-san, thank you again for the bento you gave me. I found a nice spot to eat it by the Kaide River. A bento with meatballs.
Hey, we have
Quite
lore for that.
luxurious. I was very impressed.
Oh, they were just regular old meatballs. Nothing special, but I'm glad you liked it. What are you doing out here? Are you looking for someone?
Natsuno-san. Get it together, Keitaro. She's certain... I'm trying to find Natsuno-san. Would you happen to know where she is?
Minami-san? She should be in the track room. The athletic building's over that way. Want me to go check?
No, that's okay.
Oh yeah, so for dinner tonight, I think I'll make Hamburg steak. You seem to really like it.
You mean that giant ball of meat?
Hamburger meat, yeah.
Hamburger!
Jiro's favorite. So try not to come home too late.
Those meatballs they call hamburger. I've never had anything so delicious. Enough. This is no time to be distracted by food.
Okay, now stop yawning. Fuck. Athletics building.
Natsuno-san's over there.
I did notice when I went to Japan, Hamburg steak was fucking massively popular.
Everyone's staring
Like almost
at
everywhere
me.
we went to eat, it was on the menu.
I'm glad I found Natsuno-san. But I don't like all this attention.
Hey, you. You've been standing there an awfully long time. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for Natsuno Minami.
Minami? How do you know her?
And how old are you?
Looks like a middle school uniform to me.
No, I'm,
Seriously? You guys have to be so nosy?
Natsuno-san.
Come on, let's go.
Oh shit, yeah, she's not just walking around with nothing. Holy shit.
Sorry I took a while getting changed.
It's fine. I said I'd wait.
She has her school
whenever
uniform
you
on.
exercise,
For I think the first time
you
all game.
change into outfits that show your legs?
Oh boy.
That's fascinating.
Anyway, you kind of showed up at school out of nowhere. Everything okay? Everything okay?
Natsuno-san. I met you before. Back in 1945. And now, here you are.
Huh?
You must know something about all this. About how I ended up in this era. Please, tell me what you know.
That's, Jeez, how do I put this? Look, I can't really talk about it here.
Just worn it like a few times in the classroom area. Oh, has she?
There's gotta be a good place. Somewhere with no one around.
We could go to the building I used back in my time. It seemed to be empty.
The old school building. We can go in there?
Yes, it was open.
All right, then we'll talk about it there. Let's go. I always thought this place would be locked up. We should be good here. Miura-kun, can you keep a secret?
Of course.
Okay. Then I'll tell you. Don't freak out, okay? This is BJ. He's an alien from the future.
A little hand.
BJ's looking for the robot he used to get here. And I'm helping him find it.
A robot?
Does the word Sentinel ring a bell? That Sentinel from back in 1945 belongs to BJ's alien friend. There are a few of them too.
How doing, Abes? What is 46? Okay, so 46 called someone Mira, and the only like logical answer was that they were referring to BJ.
How does she know about the Sentinel? And did she say it was made by aliens? It's a top-secret military weapon created by Japan.
I don't need to tell you this, but those babies are capable of time travel.
I don't care who's responsible for creating the Sentinel. I need it to save my country. But what do I do? The circuit should have repaired itself by now. But I can't seem to reactivate it. This BJ. I have some questions about it. I've heard Shikishima engineers talk about something like this. Isn't this actually a type of scout unit?
Shikishima? They don't dabble in alien technology. All they do is make weapons, and BJ is no weapon. If he's just a scout unit, explain how he can talk. Don't be a jerk, Miura-kun. BJ isn't some kind of robot. This is just a spacesuit. Alien aliens come in all shapes and sizes. My guess is, the only thing inside that suit is BJ's brain.
I don't care. Why are you searching for the Sentinel? What's your objective?
To uncover the truth.
The truth?
You wish to know where you came from, do you not?
What are you talking about? I came from 1945.
Incorrect. Your log proves
Nope.
otherwise.
My log?
Yeah, show us.
This log. If you really have it, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, Natsuno's side of the story is just like... is fucking wild.
I've switched over to a private channel. Professor Takamiya, can you hear me?
Is that...
Miura-kun?
Professor Takamiya.
Takamiya.
I'm connected now. Thanks, Miura-kun.
What the heck? Yuki-chan?
Everything goes smoothly with the shuttle?
I was able to secure a seat thanks to you. It'll probably be the last shuttle. This place will be lost by tomorrow, too.
Has the front line advanced that much already?
Afraid so. If anything, they're picking up speed. Did Natsuno get out safely?
She arrived in Sector 4 about 5 hours ago.
Ah, so she's there with you. You know, you two. I never approved of your relationship.
Mom!
There's
What?
my girl.
What?
You know I'm only kidding. I didn't think you wanted to talk to me anymore.
Of course I do.
I'm sorry about all the trouble with your father. He and I haven't been on good terms.
Oh
since
god,
we split
who's
up.
dad?
It's okay, Mom. I want to be with you.
I know. Me too, Natchan.
Yuki-chan's my mom?
I'm sorry, Professor Takamiya. The shuttle's about to take off.
All right. I'll see you at Sector 3 in 14 hours.
We'll be waiting for you at landing zone 10.
Looking forward to it.
His dad is the cat, the only thing that makes sense. Oh
It's
no.
only a matter of time until the surface is lost.
What the heck was all that?
Kind of shipping it before the... Yeah, same. I thought Natsuno and Yuki... Well, are family. Not lovers.
That was just a segment of the log I've retained.
I have to know. When was that log recorded?
In the year 2188.
That doesn't make sense. How's this even possible? Yuki-chan's my mom in the future?
What the fuck? The 2188 Natsume Minami is Professor Yuki Takamiya's daughter, as well as Keitaro Miura's girlfriend. Keitaro Miura is a boy who shifted from 45 to 85. He's considerate, very earnest, and takes good care of his little sister. He hides his forehead scar with a hat. Takatoshi Hichiyama and Tao Karabe are both his childhood friends. No one loves his country more than he does. After shifting to 1985, Miura ends up staying at the Karabe residence thanks to Natsuno Minami's referral. That same day, Megumi Yakushiji, who happens to be staying there, cooks up some meat he only knows as hamburger, which had him in awe from his first delicious bite. Keitaro Miura 2188. In the 2188 world, Keitaro Miura is an engineer and Natsuno Minami's boyfriend. He is also an acquaintance of Professor Yuki Takamiya, Minami's mother. As a history buff, he is particularly fascinated by the Pacific War that occurred 200 years ago. Yuki Takamiya of 2188. Professor Yuki Takamiya in the 2088 world is Natsuno Minami's mother. She uses her maiden name Takamiya as she's already divorced her husband. She feels bad that her daughter Minami had to go through the divorce. Well, my only guess as to who dad is Amaguchi. Considering how that's progressed. And divorcing Amaguchi, he's just a fucking mad scientist, so like, understandable. PJ, a small mysterious robot 60 centimeters tall that Natsuno Minami find. He requests Minami's cooperation in finding the memory cell. One of the robotic drones manufactured by Shikishima Industries. They're manufactured for surveying undeveloped lands and repairing machinery. Food of the gods. As far as things I would eat, yakisoba pan. I would rather eat. Hamburger, they're talking about hamburger as hamburger steak. I do not like hamburger steak. Park. Ayame Park is located at the top of a small hill. It used to be called Ayame Pass, back when the munitions factory was still there. Wow. I do enjoy how every bombshell were like, they'll never top this. And then boom, right? What the fuck? They're both at 50%. As far as I'm concerned now, no one we know is who we know them as. These are all fucked up second personalities, right? Apparently you're able to unlock Yuki from this. Oh my god, if you hadn't already, Jesus. Yeah, let's go to Yuki. We need more people past the 30% mark. And one more would do it. The remains from the incident in the girls' bathroom pointed to Tomi Kisaragi as a possible suspect. Her witness statement raised the possibility of there being two Kisaragis. Yes.
Cool. So many mysteries about what happened in the girls' bathroom. But one thing's for damn sure. Nachan's definitely involved. Gotta look for more clues.
Front gate.
She was in the track room even during break. What was Nachan doing? Nachan, my childhood friend. We went our separate ways in middle school, but we still kept writing to each other. She's the only person I really care about.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Shikishima. It's that company with all those commercials for TVs and fridges. So they're making weapons too?
Miles 426 is acting like an idiot. Maybe?
That damn Four Eyes. He says there's some spy agency. It's short for Special Investigations Unit. They may not be cops, but they're honestly all the same to me.
Or depending on where this is in the time. Well, this was after. We know about the fire, I think, over here. I think this is after that. So I guess, yeah. Unless 426 is body hopped again.
Some flirty rich kid who won't stop following me around. He seems to be close friends with a gang leader at Sakura.
And based on things we learned from Goto's prologue, it kind of doesn't seem like 426 needs an android. Because people with just the nanomachines in general are able to have their memories fucked with. I don't know. I feel like at some point we're gonna learn more about that, like 426 is just body hop, android, human, regardless, as long as there's machinery inside.
Something that the girl
That's
on the
good
track
enough.
team mentioned. She said Nachan went into the locker room to get a box and described it as some kind of UFO gadget.
What follows is an investigative record of important moments in time and space. I have finally encountered my destiny. He's arrived from outer space, an actual extraterrestrial being. In summary, whoa, aliens really do exist. What follows is an These advanced life forms have managed to conquer time and space itself. Who could have dreamed that their technology had such capability? An actual gateway to time travel, right in Tokisaka Shrine.
Oh man, okay.
What follows is an He says he's looking for a robot. It's called Sentinel number 17. Writing inside of it seems to enable him to fight against evil aliens.
Oh, it's replacing the bottom one. Okay, we're gonna have to go right back through that in a second.
Something happened in the girls' bathroom of the North Building. Right before the incident in the girls' bathroom, there was another Kisaragi chasing after Nachan. Kisaragi is also one of the names on that list. So that means Four Eyes wants me to watch her. A robot. Could this be what Four Eyes was talking about? Is this the weapon Shikishima is developing?
Look at the timeline real quick. What a front gate is the other key we need. Okay.
Oh, are you giving it to me?
You wish.
Are you upset with me?
Just been antsy without my cigarettes.
What follows is...
Okay, so let's get that one and then think about extraterrestrial being.
An extraterrestrial being? Did Nachan make all this up? Or is it possible she really was abducted by aliens?
Paperwad Interactable, yes. It is Amaguchi's test papers.
What follows is an... He's...
17. We need...
What?
Record 2. Tokisaka Shrine.
Tokisaka Shrine. Maybe Nachan went there. Either way, it's definitely a clue.
Oh, and we need a gate, right? Front gate. Oh, this one is interactive with her, so...
Yo, where's Tokisaka Shrine?
It's nearby, actually.
I should go check it out. Take me there, will ya? I'm gonna go grab my bag. I'll meet you at the front gate.
Here we go.
Something that the girl on the track team mentioned. She said Nachan went into the locker room to get a box. And described it as some kind of UFO gadget. Shinonome. Hey.
Yuki Takamiya. Weren't you told not to contact me?
Shinonome. There's something I need to speak to you about.
Alright, fine. Make it quick.
So, before Natsuno Minami vanished, I heard she was being pursued by men in black suits. If that's true, you've got some serious explaining to do.
I've already told you. Natsuno Minami has to do with my investigation. But I can tell you one thing for certain. We didn't kidnap her. If we had, there'd be no need for this investigation in the first place.
Are you giving me your word on that?
Get back to your assignment. Wait. There was something you said before. I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. You said you hid something for me.
Oh, right. You told me to hide it. You don't remember, do you? It was in the passageway to the old school building.
The old school building? What happened there?
You were watching something. It was being shown through a projector. And you started crying.
A projector?
Yeah, and you were saying something about Four Eyes.
Mr. Ida? Oh. So sudden. My mouth.
Shinonome.
I was about to say, can we see that? What happened to the old building?
It wasn't too long after I transferred here. I saw her. She was near the old school building. I was thinking there were fewer people around here. So, this is the old school building. I heard it's gonna be demolished soon. No doubt it is old. It was built during the war. Seems like a shame, really. This place is so quiet.
Yeah, Tamal showed up at the worst time.
Place to hang out. If I had been serious about my studies, I wonder if I could have got into Sakura the normal way. Yeah, right. Huh?
My ID is now registered. I'm shutting off your AI function. Search for it. It's somewhere in your memory. Look for the information on me and Mr. Ida.
It was all a lie.
Is this me from the future?
How many of you are from 2188?
Mr. Ida. He was using me right from the very start. I was such a fool. We are all that remains of humanity. And still we deceive each other, so filled with hate. I have had enough.
All of them probably, at this point.
Can't be real.
Humanity has always been fated for ruin. Project Ark was a mistake, but it is already in its second stage. I cannot stop it. All I can do is derail it. I have linked in parts of the terraforming project. The heavy machinery will then purge humans from all sectors. If everything goes according to plan, the final phase will be reset, and all sectors will fall into a never-ending loop. What remains will be a peaceful world, finally free of humanity.
No, I couldn't have.
This place will be destroyed as well. The human race has reached its end. We have no need for a future.
What in the hell?
It can't be.
Hey. Wait a minute. You're the girl that was with Four Eyes. Shinonome, right?
It's impossible.
Are you okay?
Did I do it? Was it really me? I destroyed the world?
You do seem crazy, so probably.
No, I won't believe it. Mr. Ida would never deceive me.
What are you talking about?
There's no way. That isn't my future.
Just take a deep breath. Okay? Come on, stand up. Who were you talking about? Was it Four Eyes?
If that's the future we're heading for, then what good are these?
Shit. Medicine? Here. Don't you need these?
Why? Why are you trying to help me?
Well, you're my senpai at the SIU, so... Oh, yeah. That thing is crazy. Is it a new kind of projector or something? Huh. So how do you work this thing? I want to see that video again.
Like she... Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Are you all right?
Get that thing out of here. Please. Don't tell Mr. Ida. Don't tell anyone. Please.
Can't believe you collapsed on me like that. Hey, whoa. You sure you're okay to get up? You alright? Here, it's your medicine. Morimura made you take those pills too. It was the first thing she did when I carried you in here. Are you sure it's okay? To take so much of it, I mean.
I don't understand. Why did you have my medicine?
You threw the bottle on the ground, so I picked it up for you.
I threw it?
Yeah. Anyway, about that thing. Are you sure it was okay?
Huh? What?
The thing you told me to hide.
I said no such thing.
Are you trying to play games with me? You were babbling on and on about that damn Four Eyes. And crying. A lot.
What? Me? Don't lie to me.
What the hell is going on with this girl? It literally just happened. Shit, seriously? What are those for, anyways?
I can't think straight unless I take them.
Jesus,
Oh,
it's
dude.
been like 12.
Looks like bad news to me.
Like an endless bottle.
Oh. How are you feeling?
I'm fine. Takamiya-san, please, just stay out of this.
Is something wrong? No. It's just...
You don't look too well. Maybe some medicine would make you feel better.
I'm out of here.
Unseal a whole 3 mystery files.
All right.
Okay. So, at the front gate, there's 3 different ways to go.
Huh?
There you are.
Am I able to...
No. Right before the Ryoko Shinonome.
There we go.
Seems like she's completely forgotten. But she's the one who told me to hide that box in the first place.
Okay, we can jump straight to the front gate.
Guess
Cool.
I'll grab my bag.
Oh, I'll go with you.
This girl has so many thoughts. I miss the other protagonists that only have 3 words in their entire brain. But she's the one playing, like, actual fucking detective. Okay, Shinonomi's not here this time.
What, Bob?
An extraterrestrial being.
What follows is an...
Toki's.
What...
Ah, shit. Wajima.
Yo!
Out of my way, punk.
You trying to give me orders now?
You better get out of my face. I'm not in the mood for your shit right now.
Sorry I'm late.
You really have crap timing, Aiba.
Takamiya-san? Are these people... friends of yours?
That's right. And if you're friends with her, that means you have to be friends with me too.
Hey! You lay a finger on her, and I'll break all 10 of yours.
Oh, you think you can threaten me?
Yeah.
Bastard. Does that answer your question?
Have it your way. I owe you a lesson from before.
Stay back, Aiba.
Maybe this time it'll stick.
I wonder if the androids are soft. Did he hit them? I don't know.
All right, break it up.
Shit.
Okay. We're in fucking jail now.
The school called the cops on me. Hey, buddy. Can I go home now?
No.
Damn it. 4 Hours isn't gonna shut up about this. It's gonna be a real drag if I get suspended from school.
Quit pacing. Just stay still and stay quiet. Hey.
Just wondering where the ladies' room is. All right, fine. I'll just stand here with my mouth shut.
I'll take over from here.
I feel like we've seen his face somewhere before. Don't remember why or where.
Yes, sir.
Onishi the Ogre.
Definitely haven't heard that name before.
Glad to see you haven't changed, Takamiya.
So, what happened to Wajima's lackeys?
Most of them got away. The 2 we caught only have minor injuries.
Yuki's prologue, I believe.
I've been worried about you. They took you away and I didn't even know you were transferred. What happened? Are you involved with the SIU? Tell me what you know.
Sorry, old man. Can't talk about it.
Half a year ago, there was an incident involving the transport of heavy machinery. It was reported as an accident, and in the middle of all of it...
His voice actor as well. I don't remember his name. But it's, you know, Mr. Worldwide. And currently, I hear it every single day as Zhongli in Genshin Impact. Just fucking standing in place, reciting poetry and talking about tea.
Was a young lady, Ryoko Shinonome. I took her into custody.
Shinonome.
But just like with you, those men from the SIU took her away by force. Her statement was a curious one, though. She claimed both her and her weapon came from the future.
Wait.
To fight against kaiju.
So what? You believed that crap?
There was another heavy machinery accident just recently. I saw it there. Just before they covered it up in a tarp. And let me tell you, that thing was no ordinary piece of construction equipment. Something is going on in this town.
Okay, so I was wondering about that. One of the... It was Miura's? One of the stories mentioned cops showing up. Or no, it was Natsuno. Because she came out of that mech way later and talked about cops starting to show up. I was like, there's gotta be, like, people seeing this shit. It's like, there's no way all this is just happens to be happening behind all the random civilians' backs. Like,
and I have to find out. You'll tell me what you know, won't you? You'll tell me what you know, won't you?
Shinonome and her weapon came from the future, huh? I remember, in Natchan's notebook.
it's Japan in the 80s, just call it a promotional Gundam thing. I mean, they do have, I think, didn't they just build another one too? They have the Unicorn Gundam in Tokyo. And I've seen videos of another Gundam that, like, takes a few steps and shit. So I guess, yeah.
She wrote about time travel. And a robot that fights. Onishi the Ogre may just be another old fart, but he's an old fart I think I can trust. Maybe I should talk to him, and have him help me too.
Considering the prophetic movies in this story, you could probably legitimately get away with that. Yeah? Okay, so...
Natsuno Minami has been missing since last week. Are the police even looking for her?
Natsuno Minami. Huh. The name doesn't sound familiar.
She's a first year at Sakura High, and the SIU are looking for her. You'll let me know if you find anything?
I'll keep my eyes open.
That damn four-eye. So, how much do you already know about the SIU?
It seems there's an understanding among the higher-ups, but it's still a mystery for us underlings. As far as I know, they're doing extensive research on Shikishima Industries.
I figured as much. Now, I don't know how much this is true, but according to Four Eyes, Shikishima is making nuclear weapons, and there are miners involved. They told me to watch him, which is why they transferred me.
Miners?
Ryoko Shinonome is at Sakura High too.
Take a look at this. It's a request to limit traffic while transporting heavy machinery. The thing Shinonome claimed to have arrived in is on its way to Shikishima's new shipbuilding dock as we speak.
If I can get there, maybe I can finally figure it out. What the machine is, and what happened to Nachan. After hearing what Onishi the Ogre had to say, I had no choice but to get on this train. Shikishima's shipbuilding dock. No idea what shit I'm gonna find there, but the anticipation is twisting my stomach into knots. The shipbuilding dock the robot was moved to. It's on a landfill near the port. A deserted area with nothing but storage. I'll take this train to the last stop, and then wait near the facility. I'll have to wait until dark to sneak in. Ogata?
Takamiya.
What are you doing here?
Obvious, ain't it? I'm going home.
But I thought... Don't you live near Nachan's house?
Yeah, when we were in elementary school. I live with my grandpa now. Where are you going?
Oh, well,
Wait. Wait. He lives with Grandpa. Isn't his dad the CEO of Shikishima? Didn't we learn that? And we just also learned future CEO of Shikishima is Goto. His father is an executive of Shikishima Industries. Okay. But he said lives with Grandpa, but I mean... Tamao is grandma to someone in this timeline, so who the fuck knows? Top executive. I'm pretty sure they've used them interchangeably in the Goto reveal as well. Which I thought was weird, but was like, okay, whatever.
To see the ocean?
You alright? So where's your minion? Decided not to follow you around today?
You mean Erica Iba?
Iba?
You're in Class D, right? She's in your class, isn't she?
Huh? That's not Iba. Iba's been absent from school for a while now.
I don't remember who that is. But... Didn't she call someone Iba earlier in this like, right before he went to jail? I can't go back that far.
The next stop is Akebi. Akebi.
It's Tamao, okay.
Oh. Gotta switch trains at the next stop. I'm gonna take off. See ya.
Not Iba? Then, who the hell is she? Shit. Who can I even believe anymore? I guess just myself now. Trust nothing I don't see with my own eyes. And the first thing I'm gonna see, the weapon at Shikishima. Security sure is crap here.
So, hold on. Mystery files. Iba. Okay.
Sneaking in was almost too easy. Though, when it's this damn dark, it's hard to see much of anything. Nenji Ogata, Class 1D, has made the claim that Erica Iba is not who she says she is. If that's true, then who's the person that's been following me this whole time? And what does she want with me?
Oh, okay, I think I understand now. I was like, she just used someone's name from another class.
Huh?
So it probably is 426.
Where's that light coming from?
You get shot in the neck?
It's my skin that's lighting up?
Well, that explains
Who's there?
it.
Wait, I know that voice. Ryoko Shinonome. What are you doing here?
I should be the one asking you that.
Hey, you... Your leg is glowing. What's going on?
Our bodies are responding. We are pilots.
Pilots?
I was like, yeah, we haven't seen those since was it the opening cutscene. Have we seen them since?
We are being called by the 14th Sentinel.
Son of a... What the hell is that? Is this the thing that was being moved through the streets?
This is a weapon. We will need it for the upcoming battle. And you are one of the people who can pilot it, Yuki Takamiya.
You. I remember you from the list. You're Renya Koto.
What do you mean, one of? This is my Sentinel.
Sentinel?
Okay, are we from the list?
What follows is an investigative record of important moments in time and space. What followed? What followed? What?
Oh, I was like, do I throw that at someone? Yes. Okay.
Shikishima.
This is a choice? No.
So this is the Sentinel? This is what Nachan was looking for? A robot that can fight aliens?
Really? Aliens? Was she planning on fighting some little green spacemen?
Well, then what are you trying to do?
Save the world from the kaiju.
So this is the weapon Shikishima made?
No. Shikishima did not make this.
I love how Goto and Ryuko just revealed the giant robot to her and then watched her stand there checking her notes. True.
We did.
Who the hell are you guys?
From our perspective, this world is nothing but the past.
You mean time travel? You're not serious, are you?
Very. The Sentinels themselves are weapons from the future.
Get out of my way. Or am I gonna have to beat the crap out of both of you?
There will be none of that. After all, you too have a part in this.
I don't have jack squat to do with this.
Your glowing skin suggests otherwise.
I don't know what you did to me, but I've had enough.
What did you find?
New code has been added several times.
How many times did he come into contact with her?
They must be close.
You're from the nurse's office.
She was 426 as Tamao or Aiba, just following us around, fucking reprogramming shit.
I'd like to research you a bit more. Yuki Takamiya.
What are you...
Well, 57. Goddamn. And that continues based on the Exterminator event, which we did a while ago. This is aliens, how ridiculous. We're fighting giant monsters. Yeah. Like, oh, sorry, my bad. Erica Aiba. According to Nenji Ogata, who's in the same class as Aiba, the girl named Aiba has been absent from school for a while now. He also claims that she and the person who's been following Takamiya are not the same. God, this list is getting so big. Okay. Okay, real quick. It's 9:30. I think I want to jump right back into Yuki's. Especially since it needed the Exterminator thing to unlock. I feel like we've had other things need that too when we went forward with them. Let's go forward at least one more with Yuki. We need to do so much more fighting for our important lore like hot dogs. We really do. How many... Is there like an easy, like blank of blank on this screen? And we need like every room in this school. Future Tamao. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. We need 43? So we gotta counted that right? 43 mystery points to get everything that's locked right now? Oh my god. And this is only how far we are currently. Yeah, 25% through analysis. Not even fully, like, we're close to the 50% mark on just the story that unlocks some more shit. Destruction, getting S ranks and bonus objectives, unlocks some more shit. So, yeah, that's a lot. But yeah, give me a sec. Good lord. And we will get back to